That was deeper than I thought it would be, huh? Alright, back up a little more. Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you've been well. This is Weekenderlander episode 12, I believe. If you watched the last episode, you know that I jacked up my ankle. Quick update on that. I got an x-ray. It's not fractured. I got an ultrasound. They couldn't really tell if anything was wrong, so I may go in and get an MRI. A lot of you guys had commented with your experiences with ankle injuries, so I appreciate that. So I don't know, we're doing all right. Swelling's down a little bit, bruising's down a little bit, so I think we're gonna be okay. You might have heard that. That was thunder. It's still going. It's like the longest thunder I've ever heard in my life. Where we're gonna go, the forecast looks better than it does here. So Ashley, as always, really wants to go camping, really wants to go exploring. I'm a little bit of a gimp. Driving hurts my ankle a little bit. Walking hurts my ankle a little bit. So Ashley's gonna do the driving, and Ashley said she'll do everything. She'll do the packing, she'll do the driving, she'll do the setting up. So that's kind of good. It's a good opportunity for her to test her skills, see how she likes it. Maybe she's gonna enjoy driving. Who knows? I typically do all the driving right now, which means if I want a photo or if I want a video of some section, Ashley's having to get out and film it, which is fine, and she does a great job. But now maybe she'll like driving and we can switch up the roles a little bit. I always think it's good, you know, kind of a secondary reason. It's good for your co-pilot to have experience doing all the stuff that you do in case you get injured or just in case there's some reason that they need to do what you normally do. It's good to have them able to do that. So Ashley's down. She gets a little nervous driving my truck sometimes, especially off-road, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well, and hopefully we get some sunshine. All right, here we go. Hope you enjoy the ride. I wasn't really thinking or planning ahead. Where we're going, there's still snow. Like, I don't think the whole pass is open because it's covered in snow. So it's probably gonna be pretty cold. I just brought a flannel. So just in case we're at this gas station, I got one of these, you know, I think they're nicknamed drug rugs or whatever. These like Mexican knitted sweatshirts. And Ashley wanted a snack, so she got a pizza. Hang on, buddy. So we got our first casualty. This thing, I don't know how long it's been broken. Ashley couldn't see it in her rearview mirror. But I made this like test fit bracket that was weak, and it was supposed to be temporary, but it has become permanent. Well, until now when it broke. So this thing snapped, and I kind of thought it would, but I just kind of forgot about it. Anyway, here, and then it fell down, and it was all the way like down lower, but I don't want to damage anything more. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can see it. It did rip my wrap right here, and then I got a gouge in my wrap here. So that's kind of fitting because I just did the wrap video talking about, we'll see how it holds up to stuff like that. But I'm guessing this probably would have scratched the paint. This part did dig a gouge out of my fender. So I'm gonna need to pull this off and just mount it somewhere else until I can remake these brackets. And then Ashley's gonna air down the tires because the road is a bumpy. What do you got there? Cookie? Mm-hmm. Alright, you know what you're doing there? And pull that part back.
Oh my God!
I start to wonder now if this road is right. ease my mind.
Ooh, looking good.
My mind.
Yeah.
Now when the hardest part is over, don't bring me down, bring me down. Now when the hardest part is over, don't bring me down. Don't start to mock me now, we're almost touching the horizon, horizon. I thought we knew this all along, the ending would be frightening, be frightening.
That was deeper than I thought it would be, huh?
I saw you hesitate, jumping on that train, You looked at me and said, it'll be okay, okay. Now when the hardest part is over, don't bring me down, bring me down. Now when the hardest part is over, don't bring me down. Don't start to mock me now, we're almost touching the horizon, horizon.
All right, so we're here at this spot. I typically try not to camp at spots that aren't like more used and abused, but all the other spots we're taking. This one, there's clearly a lot of worn out areas where people park and some tire tracks up there. Pretty worn in of people going even further, and kind of a more established camp spot. Out here in a cooler spot even, where I would go if I didn't really care about like treading lightly. So the general rule, actually the rule, National Forest rule in areas that you can camp anyway, or you can camp, you can park and camp one vehicle length off of a designated trail. So that's why I'm parked right here, right next to the trail, if you're wondering. If you're watching this and you're new to off-roading or whatever, and you're like, dude, why wouldn't you park like anywhere? You're not really supposed to just drive anywhere. And even though, you know, the land will probably be fine, the more people do it over and over, eventually you start wearing down, killing vegetation. And that's what gets trails shut down. So generally, if it's not like a hardcore used designated spot, just do one vehicle length off the trail. And that's what we're doing. I'm kind of limping around. I've probably been walking around too much. My ankle's feeling a little tender. So I'm gonna have Ashley kind of set up camp, set up the tent. Atreyu's roaming around somewhere. We are above the tree line. You can obviously, there's snow all around. My car said it's about 55 degrees right now, so it'll drop down. In Fairplay, it said down into the low 40s, but we're a couple thousand feet above that, so I'm guessing it'll be high 30s tonight. It's a little chilly. Anyway, let's get this camp set up.
Looking back to when it all began, I was 25, you were 21. Oh, I should have known better then, but my heart was
Morning. So here we are. We all slept really bad last night. I don't know why, but it wasn't a good night's sleep. Atreyu kept on farting, so that might have been some of the issue. But we're up now. It's a beautiful day. No clouds around, so we're gonna kind of have an easy morning. Getting ready, making some quick breakfast, and just hanging out a bit, enjoying the scenery before we head back. I don't think we're gonna go up too much further. I know I checked trail conditions and I know the trail is still closed from snow, so we're not gonna be able to go all the way anyway. This was just kind of a trip to get out here, let Ashley get a little more comfortable with driving and doing all the stuff around camp. She pretty much never drives, but it's a good idea for her to get a little more comfortable driving. How'd it go, Ashley? How'd you feel about driving?
It was alright. Feel good.
Don't want to ever do it again?
I wouldn't mind doing it again.
Okay. So she may drive once in a while. My ankle feels really better this morning than it usually does. Most mornings. So that's good. There's mosquitoes out. I just bought this thing after doing a bunch of research, and my brother actually used it and says it works all right. It's called a thermocell. So it has this little pad that the little butane cartridge heats up, and supposedly, sorry, I don't know where the sun is bright in my eyes on this side. Supposedly works pretty well, so we'll see how it does. Okay, time to cook some stuff. Something I really just love about watching my dog roam free out on the plains makes me really happy.
I've been wondering about you. They said that just one look and I'd get caught.
Found these guys on Amazon trying out. I'll link to them and everything else down below, like I always do. Tried them at home. I think I put too much water because it wasn't strong enough for me. But Ashley said she liked it. So we'll try them out now.
Your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Now I can't live without you. I hope you feel it too. 'Cause we are meant to be. We are meant to be. Oh, if only you could see that we are meant to be.
She's going out on a little hike with Atreyu while I clean up here. This is the Vertex contingency duffel. I find that it has enough room for a little trip from my stuff, Ashley's stuff, some camera gear, my little drone case, and then it has a little kind of hidden pocket that runs the length separated that I can fit my honey badger AR. It just has a bunch of organization, little pockets in here. I don't know, I really like it. It's a good little duffel if you're looking for a duffel that has some good organization. And then also back here, I have one of these dog hammock things. So it just kind of protects your seat from hair a little bit. And then I usually just toss one of my extra dog beds back here. So Trey just kind of hangs out on that. So we are all packed up. Ashley actually took my camera and went on a hike with Atreyu up there. So I didn't film any of the packing up, but it's pretty boring anyway. She was able, you snagged some pictures, right?
Yeah.
She was able to snag a couple photos. I'll put them right here. And yeah, while she was hiking, remember this trail I told you that there were some tire tracks that we probably could have camped out there and been okay, but I didn't want to, you know, wanted to tread lightly. The Razors drove right in like they've been here a million times. They just came down this path and went right over. They're fishing out here. I saw some fish, so I knew they were out there. They seem to be catching a fair bit. So maybe I'll bring a rod if we come back to this spot in the future. But we are all ready to go. So we're gonna load up and roll out.
Am I breaking things?
No, you're good. So I don't know if these are actually from me or not. That's the rock she ran into. Whoop. Right there. There is so much snow melt off happening. All the water is way higher than it was before. And Ashley wants to get out every 5 feet and play in the rivers. So for airing up and airing back down, when I air up, I'll usually wait until the very end of like the dirt road because there's usually washboards and it's usually bumpy. So I'll find a spot nearest to when we get back to a paved road, and that's while I air up. No reason really to air up before that because a big reason I air down is to smooth out the ride. So I'll smooth it out as long as I can. For airing down, once I know we're kind of on dirt, bumpy roads, then I'll just air down, whenever. Thanks for all your hard work. All right, we're back. I hope you enjoyed the trip. We had a lot of fun. It was beautiful out there. I love getting out. Ankle feels okay. I think Ashley did a great job. If you think she did good, comment down below, let her know. She checks out these comments. So, yeah. If you're ever curious about anything in these videos, I always link to them down below in the video description. Clicking those links does help support the channel, so I always appreciate that. I've kind of compiled all of my main gear that's on Amazon into my Amazon store kind of thing, amazon.com/shop/last-line-of-defense. So if you're ever looking for gear recommendations, that's where you can go. I have a Patreon if you like supporting content creators and helping make these videos happen. That's always rad. Anyway, let me know down below what you enjoy about these Weekenderlander videos. Let me know what you'd like to see in them. Let me know what other kind of videos, whatever other kind of videos you'd like to see, and I'll do my best to make them. All right, thanks so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, get subscribed to the channel. Until next time, take care.